Josh Shoemaker has a total of 12 points. It's going to be Garen Hill with 3, Aaron Flannery with 6, Mike McConnell with 2, Lindsey Fisher with 4, Aaron Meade 7, Chad Beasley 6, Richard Howell 2, Jake Housewright 7, Andy Smith with 9. For the Lehigh squad, it's going to be Keith Garrett with a total of 2 points, David Early with 6, Brandon Myers 9, Tim Johnson 2, Randy Hammonds 2, Brownie Wynn with 3, Dwayne Blevins with 1, and Chris Miles with 2. As Gate City's varsity squad gets set to come out, we'll give you a rundown of the sponsors one last time during this JV contest. For Gate City's sponsors for Gate City High School basketball is King Ford Sales, Dennis Fritz, Allstate, Farmers and Miners Bank, Otis Roten, State Farm Insurance, Nations Bank, New Image, Kilgore Law Offices, and People's Bank. We're going to break now for the intermission between games. Be back with these. Gentlemen, welcome to the varsity contest for this evening. If you're just now tuning in, the junior varsity squad won comfortably over Lehigh. Final score there, 29-58. The Devils on top. The starting lineups now for the Lehigh Generals. Jeremy Pendergraft, number 10, starting at a guard.
At guard, a senior, number 20, Ryan Fritz.
Number 20, a senior, Ryan Fritz, the other guard.
At forward, a sophomore, number 24, Dale Gilbert.
Dale Gilbert, sophomore, number 24.
At forward, a sophomore.
At the forward position.
Toby Mullins.
The other forward, number 40, Toady Mullins.
At center, a junior, number 51, Danny Moore.
And at center, number 51, Danny Moore.
Coached by Coach Jerry Myers, assisted by Richard Stapleton.
Head coach is Jerry Myers, assisted by Stapleton for the Generals. Now, get set for the starting lineup of the Gate City Varsity Blue Devils under the helm of Coach Sandy Blackwell. At guard, a senior, number 12, Barry Wolf. The other guard, a junior, number 14, Shannon Carter. At center, number 30, Jackie Mullins, a senior. At forward, a senior, number 32, Jason Shoemaker. And at center, number 50, Brian Boyd. The coach, of course, Sandy Blackwell for Gate City. Assisted by Coach Castile, Coach Irving, and Coach Rogers. Nick, we're almost set to start the second contest tonight. This is the big one, the varsity game. A much bigger crowd has came in for this contest. And we'll be set to begin here in just a moment. Once again, this is Daniel Daugherty along with Nick Roten and videographer John Weiniger bringing you tonight's varsity basketball action from the Gate City Middle School.
This promises to be an interesting game, seeing it's the first district matchup of the year, and both teams have not played for over 2 weeks.
That's right. All the teams out for the Christmas break, and things just resuming now here on the 4th of January. Lehigh comes up with the tip, and the shot up early, no good. And we have a foul early, Nick. Foul on number 14 of Lehigh, David Ramey.
There's not a number 14 in the game right now for Lehigh, Daniel.
Was there a 41?
There is a 40.
I thought that the official signaled 14, but as you say, there is not one in the contest. 51 was who it was, not 14, 51. Maybe there was a 1 in it somewhere, Nick.
Close enough.
Close enough, as they say. It'll be Gate City's ball out of bounds. Mullins inbounding to Shoemaker. Now to number 14, Carter. Over to Mullins. Mullins loses the ball to number 10 of the Generals, that being Pendergraft. Long three-point shot up, no good. And it will be who are we playing, Nick? Lehigh's ball. Number 14. 51 doing the inbounding. I got that 51 and 14 mixed up there, Nick.
Oh, well, you're forgiven.
I don't know how I could have that mistake. It will be Gate City's ball now. Number 12, Wolf, with the ball over to Carter to top of key. Carter moves inside, gives it to Mullins for a three-point shot. It's up, no good. Number 20 comes up with it for Lehigh.
And that basket is going to be negated on a walk, Daniel. Once again, the traveling call.
Fortunate for Gate City, as it will be their ball out of bounds. It's going to be Carter taking the ball down court for the Blue Devils. Shannon Carter moves inside, throws back outside, top of the key to Mullins. Mullins inside to Carter. Carter puts it up and no good. Brian Boyd gets a hold of it. He throws back to Carter. Carter thinks about a three-point shot for a moment, I believe, but decides to pass it around a little further. Gives it to Mullins. Mullins back to Carter at the top of the key. Inside and underneath the boy. He puts up the shot. It's no good. Gets his own rebound. Up this time. Again, no good. And finally, it's going to be Lehigh coming up with it. Number 51, Moore, taking the ball down. Ball passed over to number 40, Tody Mullins. Mullins over to number 24, underneath to number 20. He drives, shoots, no good. And Shoemaker, with that height advantage, comes up with the rebound for the Devils.
That's an interesting name, Tody.
I think it's either Tody or Jody. The way they had it down there was Tody, but I suppose it could be Jody. In the scorebook, it was listed as T-O-D-I.
I'm going to call him Mullins.
Be a good call on that one. Number 14, Carter takes the ball down. Puts out the shot and no good. And it's going to be the Generals coming up with the rebound. Number 10, Pendergraft with the ball, being guarded by Wolf. He drives inside, throws back out to number 20. 20 over to the other side of the court to number 10, Pendergraft. He moves inside, but we have a foul called, I believe, on Carter. Yes, number 14 of Gate City, Shannon Carter, his first and the team's first.
And Carter's offensive performance in the tournament we spoke of earlier was he had the team's leading point totals on both evenings of that tournament, I do believe.
Yes, and he also walked away with the most valuable player award for the tournament. Number 32, Shoemaker, tried to get a hand on the ball. He did not, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by the Devils, and it will be Lehigh's ball, or Gate City's ball. Last touch by Lehigh, I suppose.
I think Gate City will probably be willing to take it.
Yeah, number 32, Shoemaker, with the shot up, gets his own rebound, puts it up the second time, and scores. Jason Shoemaker puts the points on the board for Gate City.
Well, you got to love that resilience on Shoemaker, I tell you.
Wolf, number 12, takes the ball down, and it's knocked out of bounds.
Nice block by number 24, Dale Gilbert, who's also a golf star for Lehigh.
Number 30, Mullins, set to do the inbounding. They have a foul there again, Nick. It's going to be Lehigh's ball at the mid-court line.
Low-scoring game so far again this first quarter, Daniel.
Yeah, 5-0 is the score. The shot up by number 20 is good. Their first points of the game. That is Ryan Fritz on the board first for the Generals. 4 minutes, 36 seconds remaining in the first period of play. The score, once again, 5-2. The Devils with a 3-point advantage. Mullins with the ball, throws back to Carter. Carter inside to Boyd. Boyd moves underneath, puts up the shot, and scores. Good aggressiveness on the part of Brian Boyd, who picks up the 7th point on the evening for the Devils. Number 51, Moore has it, throws down to number 24. The shot up, no good. Shoemaker right there underneath, comes up with the rebound, gives it to number 14, Carter, who will take the ball down the court. Carter stops shy of the top of the key, throws over to Mullins, number 30, to Wolf, back to Carter. Carter moves inside underneath, puts up the shot, it is no good. And he puts up the shot, this time Carter, number 14, and scores. That is Shannon Carter with 2 on the board now. 9-2 the score. The Devils up by 7. This game starting out similar to the JV contest in scoring, Nick.
That is true.
Number 40 there, picking up the 4th point on the evening. That's Mullins.
Looks like this game's similar to the JV one in Gate City strategy. They've already gone with some full court pressure.
Mullins there with a nice 3-point shot. Makes the score 12-4. The Devils up by 8. 3 minutes, 15 seconds remaining in the first period of play. Number 51, Moore, for the Generals, takes the ball down, throws over to number 24. He tries a tray. It's up no good. And it's going to be number 14, Carter, taking the ball down court, passes over to Shoemaker. The shot is going to be no good as he was fouled in the process. We'll go to the line and shoot 2. Foul on number 24 of Lehigh, Dale Gilbert.
Yeah, Mullins from earlier does have one of the better three-point touches in the Highlands District from what other coaches have said, from what we personally have seen here in Gate City.
That's right, Nick. I was impressed with Mullins during the APCO tournament. I think he had 4 or 5 three-pointers in one contest there, the second game against Powell Valley. Truly exceptional from three-point land, which comes in handy for the Devils, especially in games where they're trailing. Three-pointers are great to come back, make quick comebacks. There has been a timeout called. The Gate City varsity cheerleaders on the court now doing a cheer, trying to arouse some support from the crowd. There is a pretty good turnout here tonight, Nick.
That is true. Gate City side of the stands are virtually packed, and there appears to be a large number of people here from Lehigh as well.
Yeah, you know, it's not too big of a trip to come from over in Ben-Hur to Gate City. Tomorrow night, I suppose we can expect a packed crowd as we play Ryco here at Gate City Middle School.
Always a good in-county rivalry.
Number 32, Shoemaker, comes to the line for Gate City. He'll have 2 shots. The first of those 2 is up and good. Second shot up and a little long. Oh, no, that was a little long, but it got a good bounce and dropped in good. So Shoemaker has a total of 4 points, gives the Devils a 10-point advantage, 14-4, with 3 minutes remaining in the first period of play. Number 32 with the ball. Throws back to number 21, but they say he walked. The Devils will take the turnover and have the ball out of bounds. Mullins set to do the inbounding. New players
We've just
coming
seen
in.
2 substitutes, Daniel. Number 20, Wendell Jones, and number 34, Jason Haynes, have entered the game to replace Wolf and Boy.
Jason Haynes, the lone sophomore on the varsity squad, and he also an exceptional player during the APCO tournament. Carter there picking up another 2 points. 16-4 is the score now. The Devils in the lead. Underneath number 32, the shot no good. See Haynes there with a height advantage. Took the ball right out number 32's hands. Gives it to number 14, Carter. Back to Wendell Jones. It's up for 3. No good. And Lehigh will take possession of the ball. Number 40 takes the ball down. Drives, shoots, and with the layup. Gets it good. Number 40, Jody Mullins. Jody or Toady, something. With his 4th.
Lapsing concentration for a moment there on Carter's part. Lehigh's player knocked the ball out of bounds while Carter was communicating with his coach.
Gate City gets the ball out of bounds, however, and it is Carter. Around the 3-point perimeter, finds Jones. Jones back to Mullins. Mullins throws over and gets it picked off by Lehigh. Number 12 for the Generals. To number 40, top of the key, 3-point shot, good by number 40.
Appeared that he was left open, and his defensive man, who appeared to be Haynes, didn't quite get there in time to obstruct his view of the goal.
Score 16-9 now. The Devils still with a 7-point lead, and they'll have the ball out of bounds at their baseline. As Boyd comes into the contest again, replaces Shoemaker. And now it's going to be Lehigh out of bounds. 16-9, once again the score. Minute 37 seconds remaining here in the first period of play. Ball goes out of bounds. This time it's Gate City. Number 20, Wendell Jones, set to do the inbounding. Finds Boy, number 50. Boy circles around, puts up the shot. Good by Brian Boy. Picks up his 4th. 18-9. The Devils with twice as much now as the Generals. Shot up by number 20, good for 3 points.
Second consecutive three-pointer for the Generals.
That's right, Ryan Fritz this time picking up his 5th, 18-11, as that propelled the Generals into the double digits. Minute 15 seconds, as I said, remaining as number 14, Carter, has the ball for Gate City. Carter back over to Jones. Jones to Wolf. Wolf to Carter. Carter underneath to Haynes. Haynes turns around, shoots, and scores. Jason Haynes. His first 2. 22-12 the score. Devils up by 8 with less than a minute now remaining in the first period of play. Number 40 throws the ball into nowhere land, but number 20 is there to pick it up before it goes out of bounds. Number 12, Day, to number 34. He puts up the shot. It is no good. Haynes underneath that height advantage, picking it up for the Devils. Number 14, Carter, takes the ball down. Throws over to Wolf. Wolf to Haynes. Haynes back to Boyd. Boyd shoots from the foul line. It is no good. Haynes underneath, puts it back up and scores. Jason Haynes with a quick 4 with 12 seconds now remaining in the first period. Penalty there on the Generals. It's going to be Gate City's ball out of bounds at the midcourt line. Carter set to do the inbounding. 22-12 the score. Devils up by 10. Less than 10 seconds now remaining in the first period of play. Number 13 goes down. Takes a hard fall as Carter tried to pick the ball off. And Carter is credited with a foul, his second of the ball game. Number 40 for the Generals. Over to number 24. The shot's up, no good. And Jones, with a long throw down court, is not able to score. Let's give you a reading of our sponsors one more time here tonight. The score once again 22-12 as we get set to go into the second period of play. The sponsors for Gate City basketball this year on Channel 30 are King Ford, Dennis Fritz Allstate, Farmers and Miners Bank, Otis Roten, State Farm Insurance, Nations Bank, New Image, Kilgore Law Offices, and People's Bank. We thank all those sponsors for their contribution to Channel 30 and the basketball season this year. Quick rundown of scores while there's still a brief timeout. Brian Boyd for Gate City has 4. Jackie Mullins with 3. Jason Shoemaker with 4. Chad Carter with 4. And Jason Haynes with 4. For Lehigh, it's going to be Ryan Fritz with 5. And Mullins with 7. And that brings us to the second quarter. Number 12, Wolf, over to number 30, Mullins. Mullins to Carter. Carter moves inside, throws back outside to Mullins, who shoots for 3. It's a little shy of the goal, and it will be Lehigh's ball. Number 14 for the Generals. Over to number 10. 10 to number 40. Moves inside, puts it up, no good. And there's a foul there against the Generals. It will be Gate City's ball. Boy set to do the inbounding. Foul is on number 40 of the Generals.
Gate City is showing impressive hustle, especially on the defensive end this evening. After 2 weeks, that's always a concern.
Number 30, Mullins, back over to Carter. Carter over to number 50, Boy. Shot goes, didn't get a chance to take the shot as the ball was shoved out of bounds. Last touched by Lehigh, and it will be Gate City's ball. Mullins set to do the inbounding. Number 30, Mullins, back to Carter. Carter throws over to a wide open Wolf. Wolf to number 32, Shoemaker. He puts up the shot. It's no good, and Lehigh comes up with the ball. Long pass down number 14.
That's going to have to be called a walk, Daniel.
And he did call that walk, and it will be Gate City's ball out of bounds. Wolf, number 12, throws back to number 14, Carter. Carter moves into the paint, throws back to three-point zone for Mullins. It's up, no good. Carter gets the rebound, puts it up, no good, but draws the foul. Foul on number 10 of the Generals. Be their 7th team foul. And we'll send Carter to the line to shoot 2 shots. First shot up and good.
The varsity team has been relatively strong from the free throw line so far, have they not?
Yes, they have. This is only the second person to visit the line. First was Jason Shoemaker, who completed both his shots. Carter didn't make his second one there, so the team overall making 75% from the line. That shot up good for 3 by number 10, Pendergraft. Shoemaker underneath, shot up and good, and he's fouled, which will send him to the line to attempt to make a 3-point play.
The only chink in Gate City's armor so far this evening has been Lehigh's ability to make the three-pointer, Daniel.
Yeah, that's right, Nick. Shoemaker shot up and good. Moore does the inbounding for the Generals. Throws down to number 14, now to number 40, underneath the number 24. He puts up the shot. It's good, and he's fouled.
And I didn't see the foul happen on that one. I saw Mullins go for the ball, but I thought that he missed him. And the ball.
Any account there, it will be Dale Gilbert going to the line to attempt the 3-point play as Shoemaker completed just a moment ago for the Devils. And turnabout's fair play, as they say. He completes that, score 26-18. Devils up by 8.
Lehigh's showing some full court pressure of their own now, Dan.
That's right. 3-point shot up and short as Carter takes the ball down court for Gate City. Throws back to number 30, Mullins. Long 3. It's no good. Boy up, no good. And it's going to be Lehigh's number 10, Pendergraft, taking the ball down. Moves around top of the key, over right side of the court now. Back to Pendergraft. Underneath, inside to Moore. He puts it up, no good, and is fouled.
And again, I think that someone's going to have to have got him with the body because it looked like the block by Shoemaker was clean.
Nick, I think it would be a fair statement to say that tonight the officials are somewhat picky on a lot of calls.
Yeah, they've been a bit frugal, we'll say.
Find a nice, kind word to say that instead of just downright unfair.
Well, they're probably doing the best they can.
Well, that's right. You know, I guess a lot of fans and even announcers like you and I sit and it's easy for us to say that the official is making a bad decision, but they do the best they can. 51, Danny Moore there with 2 points on the board. 26-21. Looky here, Lehigh within 5 now of Gate City.
And that's going to be a block called on Barry Wolf for Gate City, so Lehigh has retained possession of the ball again.
At the line, number 14, the shot up and no good.
Very good. Yes, good.
Yes, good, very
yes,
good.
Good.
Did I say no good?
Yes, you did.
That's not good.
No. That was no good.
That one was no good.
Good
so
call.
He was 1 for 2 at the line. That shot up and is good by number 40, 3-pointer.
And that's going to give Lehigh the opportunity to tie, Dan.
That was Jody Mullins' 10th point on the evening. And as he was fouled, he gets 1 shot. It's up and no good. Devils hang on for the lead. Chad Carter, or not Chad Carter, Shannon Carter, number 14, takes the ball down, gets Jones from 3. It's up and good. Nice shot by Jones.
And Gate City has extended up to a 4-point lead.
Number 24, shot up, no good. Gate City comes up with it, but we're going to have
an interesting call, we'll say. Looked like Shoemaker got a piece of the shot, and that wasn't when the whistle was called. The whistle was blown on the rebound. And from what I could tell, it looked as if they called Barry Wolf for pushing off.
That was on number 12, Gate City. That would be Wolf. And it will propel Moore to the line for Lehigh. Shot up and good.
Lehigh has pulled to within 3 with just under 5 minutes left.
Some substitutions coming in for Lehigh in the middle of these foul shots.
Gilbert makes an exit.
Second shot up, good. 29-27 now the score. Devils up by 2 only as Mullins gives it off to number 12, Wolf. Picked away by number 12 of Lehigh, Pendergrass. No, check that, number 14. Ramey goes down, gets an easy layup. 29-29, we got a knotted game now, Nick. Gate City's Wolf down to Shoemaker. Shoemaker to Haynes. Haynes puts it up and scores. Jason Haynes with his 6th. 31-29. Devils recapturing the lead.
We're seeing some real excitement here at Gate City Middle School tonight, Danny.
It looks like we're going to have a good contest, Nick. I like to see games like this back and forth. It's a crowd pleaser and makes for good television watching too. Number 40 there with another layup. Number 12 back over to Jones to Shoemaker, now to Wolf underneath to Haynes. Haynes up and scores. Jason Haynes picking up 8 now on the evening. Gives Gate City once again a 2-point advantage.
Looks like number 14, Shannon Carter, is ready to re-enter.
Moore for the Generals throws underneath the number 20. His shot's up, no good, and it's going to be Wendell Jones coming up with the rebound.
And there's nothing for Gate City to be celebrating on that play other than the missed shot. He was wide open. And Carter re-enters for number 12, Barry Wolf.
And it'll be Mullins out of bounds doing the inbounding. Throws back to Carter. The shot's up, no good, as he was shot after the whistle. And it'll be Lehigh's ball. Number 12 for the Generals taking the ball down. Throws back over to number 24. 24 to 34. Over to number 40 to number 12. Back to Mullins. And we're going to have a foul call underneath, I believe, on Haynes.
It looked as if Haynes didn't get anything but ball on that play as well, Daniel. I'm going to assume that the referee's objection would have been in his coming over the back.
The 1+1 shot, the first of which is up and good by number 34. That's Samuel Wiseman. Second shot up and good.
Tie ball game.
Yeah, the game's knotted now at 33, and it will be Haynes underneath for the Devils, putting up the ball, no good. Gets his own rebound, puts it up, scores. Haynes goes into the double digits with his 10th, 6 in this quarter. The other 4 coming, of course, in the first. Number 20 walks, and it will be Lehigh's ball.
It's been a while
Gate
since we've seen a good traveling call. Daniel, I had sort of missed it.
Yeah, the junior varsity game, if you were tuned in for that contest, was a contest replete with traveling violations, mostly on Gate City. Number 20 to number 30, Mullins. Now over to number 14, Carter. Carter back over to Mullins. Mullins shoots for a 3. It's no good, and coming up with the rebound is Lehigh. Number 12, Day, takes the ball all the way down, takes the layup, puts it up and scores. To me, that looked quite simple, Nick.
Yeah, suddenly Gate City's defense has gotten a little lax, Daniel. And they're having some offensive troubles as well.
Yeah, I've seen on that play, turnover there. And it will be Lehigh's ball. Number 12, Day, taking the ball down as we have just under 2 minutes remaining in the first half of play. Game knotted at 35. Number 34 has it. He puts it up, but there's going to be a turnover foul on number 24. 24? That's going to send a player to the line. It's going to be Wolf. Shot is up and no good. Ball goes out of bounds. Just noticed something interesting, Nick, on the roster that's posted in the gym. I don't know how many other mistakes they have, but they have Wolf listed as number 24 instead of number 12.
I have no idea.
Interesting.
Perhaps his uniform didn't fit.
That's a possibility.
Well, Chris Quillen is listed as number 12, and he's currently wearing 24. So
I suppose they did a switch off. Number 50 up, no good. Number 14, Carter, up and good. Carter picks up another 2 points, makes total 7 for him. Devils once again leading by 2 with 1 minute 16 seconds remaining in the first half.
There's another finicky foul on Jason Haynes. Daniel?
We can come up with some pretty good adjectives, Nick, to describe the the officials' calls this evening.
Oh, we're nice guys.
Yeah.
Well, we try.
We try. The shot by Moore is up and good.
It's going to pull Lehigh to within 1.
If they make this one, it will tie it up. It's up and good. Game knotted again at 37. It's going to be Haynes. Inbounding for Gate City. Nope. Changed their mind. It's going to be Mullins. As Haynes is substituted out. Wolf with the ball. Throws over to number 30, Mullins. Mullins to Shannon Carter. He takes the ball across the midcourt timeline, stops at the foul line, shoots and scores. This one's worth 2, though, as it will be Shannon Carter picking up his 9th point and propelling the Devils into the lead again, 39-37. 50 seconds remaining in the first half. Number 40 with the ball. He puts up the shot. It is no good. And number 14, Carter, comes up with it. Carter takes the ball down court, throws over to Wolf. Wolf puts up the shot. It's no good. It's going to be number 51, Moore, coming up with the rebound for the Generals. Gives it off to Pendergraft, who will take the ball down court. Pendergraft again, over to Moore. Moore moves with inside 3, gives it to number 32, back to number 40. Thinks about a 3-pointer, changes his mind. Slows things down just a slight bit. They want to have at least a tie or the lead going into the locker room at halftime. Number 32 with it. Gives it back over to Pendergraft. 5 seconds remaining. If they're going to shoot, they're going to have to do it quick. Number 40 with it. Shoots the three-pointer. Nowhere close. And the Devils will go to the locker room with a slight advantage, 39-37.
All that work for an air ball.
Sometimes it seems to work out that way. Let's give you a quick rundown of our sponsors. Once again, before we break for the half, our sponsors this year for Gate City High School JV and varsity basketball are King Ford Sales, Dennis Fritz Allstate, Farmer and Miners Bank, Otis Roten State Farm Insurance, Nations Bank, New Image, Kilgore Law Offices, and People's Bank. We're going to break now for the half and be back with the scoring in just one moment. Okay, we're set for the second half of action. Once again, this is Daniel Daugherty with Nick Roten and John Weiniger bringing you the varsity contest. Let's give you a quick rundown of the scores before the contest gets started back here. For Gate City first, Brian Boy rounded up the first half of a total of 4 points. Jackie Mullins with 6, Jason Shoemaker with 7, Shannon Carter with 9, Wendell Jones with 3, and Jason Haynes, the lone sophomore on the squad, leading in scoring with 10. For Lehigh, it's going to be Jeremy Pendergraft with 3, Jason Day with 2, David Ramey with 3, Ryan Fritz 5, Dale Gilbert 3, Samuel Wiseman 2, Jody Mullins 5, and Danny Moore 7. I did confirm the pronunciation and spelling of the Mullins. It was Jody. Got to check Gate City's stat book to confirm that. I suppose that whoever from Lehigh had it makes their J's like T's, Nick.
Yeah, it's going to be a good guess as far as I'm concerned, then.
Okay, we're set for action once again. Lehigh had the ball, didn't score on it, and it's going to be Gate City now. Wolf throws down to Carter. Carter over to Boy, but there's going to be a whistle blown and a foul called. Mullins, number 30, with the ball. Throws into number 50. Boy underneath to Shoemaker. Shoemaker up, no good. It's going to be number 51.
Shoemaker has displayed his legendary shooting touch a couple of times this evening. He tends to get in a little bit of a hurry, but his height and good instincts make up for that oftentimes.
Yeah, Shoemaker definitely an advantage underneath, as is Jason Haynes. It's going to be Gate City's ball. Ball knocked back out of bounds. Be Gate City's ball again. First half was a close one, Nick. 39-37 was the score, as it is now. There toward the end, it was nothing but back and forth. Gate City came out dominating in the ball game, what I would call dominating compared to what they were later in the half. And now have slowed down things a slight bit. No one scored yet during this half, as Boy drops the ball on the out-of-bounds line, and it'll be Lehigh's ball. Number 10 throws down to number 40. To number 34 at the top of the key. Down to number 10 now. Back to number 40, Mullins. Underneath the number 34, it's up and no good. And it's going to be Carter taking the ball down. Carter throws back to Mullins. Mullins to Wolf. Wolf, looking around, decides to take the ball a step or two himself, finds Carter at the top of the key for 3. It's up and good. Oh,
they're
only 2.
only going to give him 2 on that one. His foot was on the line, Dan. Yeah, there's going to be a pushing off called on Lehigh. Well, Gate City coming out trying to regain the lead that they had exhibited in the first game, at one point up by 12.
Right.
Before Lehigh tied the game. Gate City has never been behind in this evening's contest, which is always a good sign.
Yeah. If you don't get behind, you can't lose. Number 50, Boy, with the ball inside, tries to put it up.
I have heard them say that.
Loses the ball to Lehigh, and it goes out of bounds off the foot of Wolf, I believe. Number 40 to number 10, that's Pendergraft. Throws back to number 20, Fritz. Fritz to number 10, Pendergraft. Over to number 40 now, Mullins. Underneath to number 51, Moore. He puts it up, and he walked.
And that time I could actually see it, Dan.
Yeah, you know, there's some obvious walks, and then there's the subtle ones. And I believe it's the subtle ones that we've had some controversy over tonight with the officials.
Well, the players don't seem to have complained a whole lot.
No. Kind of grinned and bared it. Number 12, Wolf with the ball. Throws back to Mullins. Number 30 over to Shoemaker. Number 32 back to number 14, Carter. Carter finds number 50 at the foul line. That's Boy. He tips it up and fortunately hangs on to it. Knocked out of bounds. Last touch by, by Lehigh. It'll be Gate City's ball.
Gate City having some offensive problems suddenly on this one series.
14 Carter with it. Throws back to Mullins. Mullins over to number 12, Wolf. Wolf to number 14, Carter. To number 30, Mullins for three. It's a little long and doesn't drop, but there is a whistle.
It's going to be a call on Barry Wolf coming up over the back, Daniel. Barry is showing some good hustle and the intensity he's known for on defense. Original 5 in now for Gate City.
Moore has it for the Generals. Those over to number 20. He puts it up and misses the three-point attempt. And number 14, Carter, comes up with it for the Devils. Carter down the boy off his foot, which acted as a springboard right into the hands of number 20. He takes it around, puts it up, and scores. That's a nice run there, Nick.
Yeah, and nice basket. He utilized some momentum and was able to score despite the attempts of Gate City's Mullins, as opposed to Lehigh's Mullins. Jody.
Carter with the shot up, no good. And Wolf gets the rebound. He puts it up and scores. Wolf's first two of the evening. Number 51, Moore, has it, loses it, out of bounds. And they'll get their own ball back. Jason Haynes getting set to come into the contest. He will be replacing Brian Boy. Wendell Jones also set to come in. Ball knocked out of bounds. Be Lehigh's ball. Number 10, Pendergraft, inbounding to number 14. Over to number 24. Long three-pointer up, no good. Going to be Gate City's Haynes underneath with the rebound. Gets to Carter. He takes it down court. All the way down underneath, puts up the bucket. It is no good, and he gets his own rebound finally, puts it up, and good.
Gate City has now propelled themselves to a 6-point lead again, Daniel.
Whatever Sandy Blackwell told his team in the locker room at halftime seems to be working. Carter there picks up his 13th. And as you said, the Devils up by 6, 45-39.
And they've just regained possession on a violation by Lehigh. What sort of violation, we don't know.
Number 14, Carter. Throws over to number 20, Jones. Now underneath to Carter, but it's picked away by number 14. Gives it to Pendergraft.
I'd just like to point out that Jason Haynes was called for that same defensive play earlier this evening. Not that the refs are being, partial. They seem to have been inconsistent for both teams.
Run out of adjectives now.
Yeah, oh well, I'm trying.
Jones up and good for 3. That's his second three-pointer of the evening. 48-41, Devils now up by 7. Three-point attempt by number 24 is no good. And it's going to be Carter coming up with it for the Gate City Blue Devils. Carter takes the ball down, throws underneath the Shoemaker. He puts it up. No good, but he's fouled. Shoemaker at the line, shooting 2, the first of which up and good. His second attempt also good. Gives Gate City half a century mark as they reach 50-41, up by 9. 2 minutes, 18 seconds remaining in the third period of play. Number 12 for the Generals to number 40 at the top of the key, puts it up and good for only 2. That's Jody Mullins, his 7th on the evening. Number 20 Jones is what happened there, Nick?
Wendell Jones got himself in a trap on the mid-court line and straddled it and was called for backcourt violation.
Thought that's what the official signaled, but I didn't see him step back across. I suppose he did. The shot up for 3, no good, nowhere close. And number 20, Jones, takes it down. Throws over to number 50, Boy. Boy puts it up and no good. And the ball's going to go, almost head out of bounds, but Haynes steals it away before it does. And number 50, Boy, underneath the Shoemaker, and it's going to be picked away by number 32, Robbie Diggs. Shot up by number 14, falls in good. That is David Ramey. 50-45 the score. Picked back away by number 24. He puts it up, scores again. That's Dale Gilbert, and it's a 3-point contest again. Timeout by Blackwell and Gate City.
Yeah, Gate City had some trouble bringing the ball up the court during Lehigh's last spurt of defensive pressure.
The score is 50-47 once again with just under a minute remaining in the third period of play. The Lehigh General cheerleaders on the court now, trying to gain a little bit of crowd support from the Lehigh fans here visiting us tonight. The Gate City cheerleaders, I believe, getting a little better response from the Gate City crowd in their burst of cheering here.
It's a very important game for both teams. You can be rest assured that the respective communities are rooting for their teams.
That's right. While we have a lull here, Nick, I'd like to make mention of your appearance on the Today Show coming up next week.
Thank you, Dan. It's going to be on Monday, which is January 10th, at probably around 7 or 7:15 in the morning. They're going to be doing it via satellite from our high school here, so it's exciting for everybody in the community, I hope.
Yeah, that's quite an honor. This, of course, through your National FHA leadership role.
That's true.
We want everyone to make sure they tune into today's show and see you on that.
Nice block by Shoemaker.
Number 30, Mullins, takes the ball down, puts up the shot, and it's good by Mullins.
The crowd's beginning to get into it, especially on the Gate City side. That big block by Shoemaker. And the basket by Mullins, and now a walk called on Dale Gilbert from Lehigh. KC has extended themselves back to a 5-point lead with their original 5 in, and I'm probably going to look for a few more points, make that lead a little bit more comfortable, seeing as how that is the object of the game.
All right. Number 14, Carter, scores there. And this is going to round it up for this quarter. That's the buzzer. Basket won't count even if it had gone in, as the time expired.
I was thinking brisket myself.
Brisket, basket.
Nice and lean.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Let's give you a rundown once again of our sponsors for the contest. King Ford Sales, Dennis Fritz Allstate, Farmers and Miners Bank, Otis Roten, State Farm Insurance.
nice guy.
Yeah, any related?
Well, yeah.
Nations Bank, New Image, Kilgore Law Offices, and People's Bank. And now we'll give you a rundown of the scores as of the third quarter. The score, Gate City 54 and Lehigh 47. Composing those 54 points for Gate City, Brian Boy has 4, Jackie Mullins with 8, Jason Shoemaker 9, Barry Wolf 2, Shannon Carter with 15, Wendell Jones with 3, and Jason Haynes with 10. Carter now leading in scoring. For Lehigh, it's going to be Jeremy Pendergraft with 5, Jason Day 2, David Ramey 5, Ryan Fritz 7, Dale Gilbert 5, Samuel Wiseman 2, Jody Mullins 7, and Danny Moore 7. We have 3 players tied for first place with 7. That is Fritz, Mullins, and Moore.
Inbounds to Wolf. Gate City's got a 4-on-5.
Wolf throws back over to Shoemaker now. Shoemaker at the top of the key to Wolf, to Boy. Boy moves around to the paint, throws back outside to Jones. Jones takes the three-pointer, no good. Jones also a successful three-point shooter. He and Mullins come in.
Barry Wolf showing some true hustle on defense.
Carter takes the ball down now for Gate City. He puts up the shot. It's good by Shannon Carter. His 17th. 56-47 the score. 7 minutes, 22 seconds remaining in the contest. Number 20 shoots for 3 for Lehigh. It's no good. Number 12, Wolf, comes up with the rebound for the Devils.
Gate City has stretched back out to a 9-point lead. And looks like they're going to call a foul
on number 34 of Lehigh. That is Samuel Wiseman, yes. Number 30, Mullins, now gets set to do the inbounding for the Devils. To Shoemaker, to Carter, back over to Mullins. And a little foul on Boy there. Will be a turnover for Gate City, and it'll be Lehigh's ball. Number 12 crosses down, gives it to number 40. 40 circles back around, puts up the shot. It's no good. Number 14, Carter has it. Carter takes the ball down the court, gives it to Boy. Boy underneath the Shoemaker. Nice pass, nice layup, tip in, whatever you want to call it as. Number 32, Shoemaker.
I think there were some people in the crowd expecting something different to be done with that shot.
You never know. Instead of a layup or of that sort, I believe they were looking for more of a dunk in the description of that. They didn't get it.
I think that you're correct, yes.
But it's 2 points either way you count it. Wolf over to Mullins. Mullins shoots a three-pointer. It's up, no good. He comes back, shoots again, puts it up, no good again. Shoemaker up good, and he's fouled.
Gate City starting to run away. They've built up an 11-point lead.
Gate City seemed to play in spurts tonight, Nick.
That's true. The stretch right before halftime, things were down a little bit, having defensive problems. Even at the beginning of the third quarter, Gate City appeared to be having some trouble, but since then, they've picked it up a whole lot.
Shoemaker, good. Scored the one shot to complete his three-point play. 61-47 now the score. The Devils way out front of Lehigh with 6 minutes, 10 seconds left, and it's going to be Lehigh School calling a timeout. Gate City's varsity cheerleaders come back out on the court.